Hello students, a reaction of 0.1 mole of benzylamine with bromomethane gave 23 gram of benzyl trimethyl ammonium bromide. The number of moles of bromomethane consumed in this reaction are n into 10 to the power minus 1. When n is equal to, we have to find the value of n. Now this is the balanced equation for the reaction. Moles of benzylamine is 0.1 mole and the weight of benzyl trimethyl ammonium bromide is 23 gram and molecular weight is, the number of carbon atoms is 10. So weight of carbon, total weight of carbon will be 10 into 12. 12 is the atomic weight of carbon, so this is equal to 120 plus number of hydrogens is 16. Atomic weight of hydrogen is 1, so 16 into 1. So weight of all the 16 hydrogen atoms is 16. Number of nitrogen atoms is 1. Atomic weight of nitrogen is 14. So 120 plus 16 plus 14 plus atomic weight of bromine, that is 80. So molecular weight of the product is 230 and moles of benzyl trimethyl ammonium bromide will be weight divided by molecular weight. So number of moles is 0.1 mole. Now according to the balanced equation, 1 mole of benzylamine reacts with 3 moles of bromomethane. So 0.1 moles of benzylamine will react with 3 into 0.1, that is 0.3 moles of bromomethane. This can also be written as 3 into 10 to the power minus 1 moles. So the value of n is 3. Hello students. Complete combustion of 3 gram of ethane gives x into 10 to the power 22 molecules of water. The value of x is. Now this is the balanced equation for the combustion of ethane. So from the balanced equation we can see that 1 mole of ethane gives 3 moles of water. Now weight of ethane is given as 3 gram. So moles of ethane will be 3 divided by molecular weight of ethane, that is 30, and this is equal to 0.1 moles. So if 1 mole of ethane gives 3 moles of water, then 0.1 mole of ethane will give 0.3 moles of water, and so the number of water molecules will be moles of water multiplied by Avogadro's number. So the answer is 18.069 into 10 to the power 22 molecules of water. And to find the molecular weight of ethane. In ethane the number of carbon atoms is 2. So 2 into atomic weight of carbon, that is 12. This is equal to 24. Number of hydrogen atoms is 6. So 6 into atomic weight of hydrogen, that is 1, and this is equal to 6. So molecular weight of ethane is 30. So answer here is, the value of x is 18.069. Hello students, consider the above reaction. Now weight of benzoic acid is 6.1 gram and it is used to get 7.8 gram of metabromobenzoic acid. Percentage yield of product calculate करना है. Atomic masses are given. तो benzoic acid का molecular weight क्या होगा? Benzoic acid का फॉर्मूला है C6H5COOH. टोटल कार्बन एटम्स कितने हैं? 7. टोटल हाइड्रोजन एटम्स कितने हैं? 5 plus 1 6. टोटल ऑक्सीजन एटम्स कितने हैं? 2. एटॉमिक मास ऑफ कार्बन है 12. तो टोटल मास ऑफ कार्बन हो गया 7 into 12 प्लस टोटल मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन हो जाएगा 6 into एटॉमिक मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन, दैट इज 1, प्लस टोटल मास ऑफ ऑक्सीजन हो जाएगा 2 into एटॉमिक मास ऑफ ऑक्सीजन, दैट इज 16. So this is equal to 122. So this is the molecular weight of benzoic acid. Similarly, molecular weight of metabromobenzoic acid. अब metabromobenzoic acid का molecular formula हो जाएगा C7H5O2Br. ये molecular formula हो जाएगा. तो इसमें number of carbon atoms हो गए 7. तो total weight of carbon हो जाएगा 7 into 12. प्लस नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन एटम्स है 5. टोटल वेट ऑफ हाइड्रोजन हो जाएगा 5 into 1 नंबर ऑफ ऑक्सीजन एटम्स है 2, टोटल वेट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन हो जाएगा 2 into 16 प्लस नंबर ऑफ ब्रोमीन एटम्स इज 1, तो 1 into 80 and this will be equal to 201. Now from the balanced equation it can be seen that 1 mole of benzoic acid gives 1 mole of metabromobenzoic acid. We have to find moles of benzoic acid in 6.1 gram of benzoic acid. So moles of benzoic acid in 6.1 gram of benzoic acid will be 6.1 divided by molecular weight of benzoic acid, that is 122. तो ये हो जाएगा 1/20 moles. So theoretically 1/20 moles of benzoic acid should give 1/20 moles of metabromobenzoic acid. Because 1 mole of benzoic acid 1 mole of metabromobenzoic acid दे रहा है, तो 1/20 moles of benzoic acid should give 1/20 moles of metabromobenzoic acid. तो ये हो जाएगा moles of metabromobenzoic acid, ये हो जाएगा 1/20 moles. तो weight of metabromobenzoic acid हो जाएगा moles of metabromobenzoic acid multiplied by molecular weight of metabromobenzoic acid. Molecular weight कितना है 201. Now putting the value of moles of metabromobenzoic acid, that is 1/20 into 201, तो ये हो गया weight of metabromobenzoic acid. This number of moles denotes the moles of metabromobenzoic acid. Now percentage yield का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? percentage yield का फॉर्मूला होता है actual weight which is formed divided by theoretical weight. तो actual weight जो है वो given है क्वेश्चन में, that is 7.8 ग्राम. The actual weight of metabromobenzoic acid formed कितना है 7.8 ग्राम divided by theoretical weight of metabromobenzoic acid formed is 201/20 grams. अब इसको मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे 100 से तो परसेंटेज यील्ड मिल जाएगा. The answer is 77.612% and which is approximately 78%. So answer here is 78%. Hello students, 10 milliliter of sodium carbonate solution is titrated against 0.2 m HCl solution. जो रीडिंग्स आई हैं वो है 4.8 मिलीलीटर, 4.9 मिलीलीटर, 5 मिलीलीटर, 5 मिलीलीटर एंड 5 मिलीलीटर. Now we have to find out the concentration of sodium carbonate solution. Now sodium carbonate will react with HCl. Volume of sodium carbonate is given as 10 milliliter in the question. Molarity of HCl solution is given as 0.2 m. 3 times the reading for amount of HCl is 5 milliliters. So we will take the volume of HCl used is 5 milliliter. Now milliequivalents of sodium carbonate is equal to milliequivalents of HCl. अब milliequivalents of sodium carbonate कैसे find out करेंगे? Milliequivalents of sodium carbonate हो जाएगा molarity of sodium carbonate into volume of sodium carbonate, that is 10, into valency factor of sodium carbonate. Valency factor of sodium carbonate कैसे find out करेंगे? Sodium carbonate में जो cation है वो है sodium. Number of sodium ions is 2 and charge on each sodium ion is +1. तो इसका valency factor हो जाएगा 2 into 1, that is 2. And this is equal to milliequivalents of HCl. अब milliequivalents of HCl क्या होगा? Molarity of HCl solution, that is 0.2 moles per liter. This is given in the question. Into volume of HCl which is 5 milliliter into valency factor of HCl. Valency factor of HCl हो जाएगी उसकी basicity के equal and basicity is equal to number of replaceable H plus ions. So number of H plus ions which HCl gives in solution is 1. So इसका valency factor हो जाएगा 1. Solving molarity of sodium carbonate solution will be equal to, this will be equal to 50 millimoles per liter. So here answer will be 50. Hello students. When 35 milliliter of 0.15 m lead nitrate solution is mixed with 20 milliliter of 0.12 m chromic sulfate solution, dash into 10 to the power minus 5 moles of lead sulfate precipitate out. ये है balanced equation. This is the balanced equation. Now in this equation we can see that there are two reactants and molarity and volume of each reactant is given. Now molarity into volume gives number of moles. ठीक है, तो मोल्स ऑफ लेड नाइट्रेट जो प्रेजेंट है वो क्या है 0.15 इंटू 35 और इसको डिवाइड कर देंगे 1000 से तो मोल्स मिल जाएगा. दिस इज इक्वल टू 5.25 इंटू 10 टू द पावर -3. और क्रोमियम सल्फेट की मोलैरिटी क्या है 0.12 इंटू इसकी वॉल्यूम गिवन है 20 मिलीलीटर विच इज 20 by 1000 liters. So number of moles of chromium sulfate will be 2.4 into 10 to the power -3. So moles of lead nitrate and moles of chromium sulfate we know. Now we have to identify the limiting reagent. क्योंकि दो reactants है ना, तो हमें limiting reagent identify करना पड़ेगा and the one which is the limiting reagent will decide the moles of product formed. तो लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट कैसे फाइंड आउट करेंगे. अब ये तो बैलेंस्ड इक्वेशन है, तो स्टोइकोमेट्रिक कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ लेड नाइट्रेट है 3, तो मोल्स ऑफ लेड नाइट्रेट को डिवाइड कर देंगे 3 से एंड स्टोइकोमेट्रिक कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ क्रोमियम सल्फेट है 1, तो मोल्स ऑफ क्रोमियम सल्फेट को डिवाइड कर देंगे 1 से. तो यहाँ लेड नाइट्रेट के केस में वैल्यू आ जाएगी 1.75 इंटू 10 टू द पावर -3 और in case of chromium sulfate this is 2.4 into 10 to the power -3. So the value for lead nitrate is less than that of chromium sulfate. Therefore limiting reagent कौन सा है यहाँ पे, the limiting reagent is lead nitrate. So lead nitrate will decide the amount of product formed or amount of lead sulfate formed. So according to the balanced equation 3 moles of lead nitrate gives 3 moles of lead sulfate. Therefore 1 mole of lead nitrate will give 1 mole of lead sulfate. मतलब कि moles of lead nitrate is equal to the moles of lead sulfate. Therefore 5.25 into 10 to the power -3 moles of lead nitrate will give 5.25 into 10 to the power -3 moles of lead sulfate. So moles of lead sulfate formed is 5.25 into 10 to the power -3 moles or 525 into 10 to the power -5 moles. So here the answer will be 525. Now to identify the limiting reagent in unbalanced reaction. अगर reaction balanced नहीं है, suppose this reaction is written as lead nitrate plus chromium sulfate forming lead sulfate plus chromium nitrate. Now if you want to identify the limiting reagent without balancing this reaction, we will apply law of equivalence. Law of equivalence क्या होता है? According to law of equivalence, equivalence of lead nitrate will be same as the equivalence of chromium sulfate, which will be equal to equivalence of lead sulfate, and it will be equal to equivalence of chromium nitrate. तो equivalence of lead nitrate हो जाएगा molarity into volume of lead nitrate into valency factor of lead nitrate. यहाँ पे lead पे charge है +2, number of lead ions है 1. In 1 mole of lead nitrate there is 1 mole of lead ions present and the charge on lead ions is 2. तो इसका valency factor हो जाएगा 2. And molarity into volume की value है 5.25 into 10 to the power -3 into 2. अच्छा, अब इक्विवेलेंस ऑफ क्रोमियम सल्फेट कितना होगा. इक्विवेलेंस ऑफ क्रोमियम सल्फेट हो जाएगा मोलैरिटी इनटू वॉल्यूम ऑफ क्रोमियम सल्फेट इनटू वैलेंसी फैक्टर ऑफ क्रोमियम सल्फेट. अब वैलेंसी फैक्टर ऑफ क्रोमियम सल्फेट, नाउ इन 1 मोल ऑफ क्रोमियम सल्फेट नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ क्रोमियम इज 2 और according to the molecular formula in 1 molecule of chromium sulfate the number of chromium atoms is 2 and each chromium atom has oxidation number of +3. तो टोटल ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर कितना हो गया 3 into 2 6. तो वैलेंसी क्या हो गई, वैलेंसी फैक्टर हो जाएगा क्रोमियम का इसमें 6. तो मोलैरिटी इंटू वॉल्यूम इंटू वैलेंसी फैक्टर दैट इज 6. तो ये हो जाएगा मोलैरिटी इंटू वॉल्यूम की वैल्यू है 2.4 इंटू 10 टू द पावर -3 इंटू 6. नाउ दिस इज इक्वल टू 14.4 इंटू 10 टू द पावर -3 एंड दिस इज इक्वल टू 10.50 into 10 to the power -3. So equivalence of lead nitrate is less than the equivalence of chromium sulfate. Therefore, the limiting reagent is lead nitrate. So, equivalents of lead sulfate formed will be same as the equivalents of lead nitrate, which is equal to 10.50 into 10 to the power minus 3 equivalents. अब equivalents of lead sulfate कितना हो जाएगा? According to the formula, molarity into volume gives number of moles. So, molarity into volume into valency factor is equal to equivalents of lead sulfate, or in other words, moles of lead sulfate into valency factor. अब वैलेंसी फैक्टर क्या होगी? यहाँ पे लेड का ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट है +2 एंड नंबर ऑफ lead atoms present is only 1. So valency factor will be equal to 2. Charge on the cation, that is +2, multiplied by number of cations, that is 1. So this is the valency factor. And this is equal to equivalents of lead sulfate, which is 10.50 into 10 to the power minus 3. Solving moles of lead sulfate will be equal to 5.25 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles, or 525 into 10 to the power minus 5 moles.